Good morning, good morning, life. Good morning to the rising sun. Good morning to the possibility to anchor ourselves in the miracle of you, life, and in the miracle of inner silence. Good morning, peace inside of us. Good morning, peace community. What a word in this time where we are living in. And I want to invite this kind of awareness into the coming week where I feel it will be busy and we face day by day all the worldview struggles which are taking place on this beautiful planet right now. Struggle between religion, struggle between our identity as nations, as people, as our realities where we are conditioned in. And I feel sometimes so much sadness. Why are we not able to come to you, life, to the awareness of your beauty? And I welcome this beauty behind all the struggle. I welcome the reality that we are community beings, whether we want or not, that we are related to all our relations, that being anchored in ourselves and being anchored in community is not an ideology, is not a worldview where I have to struggle for. It is a kind of coming to this awareness. And then my heart is so full of asking for forgiveness that we as humanity did not manage to overcome our kind of identity, that we are so deeply identified with our conditionings, with our worldviews, with our having to defend ourselves, so that we are not able to live in your awareness, anchored in awareness. And I invite this awareness in all the struggle. Sometimes I start to doubt whether we as humanity will survive or whether there will be a next Atlantis. Sometimes I give thanks to life that when I anchor deep enough, then I know, yes, we will survive. Then I know the seeds are there and they need to be watered. And I want to ask for forgiveness that we are always in this polarity and don't know that living in diversity and being in unity is not a contradiction. The opposite, by being anchored in the unity of life, it's so natural to embrace all the diversities which want to be, which want to be perceived. I want to ask for forgiveness that we so often believe that truth is about a certain concept. And I know that in life, if I perceive life, I know that there is a plan and that it's not a contradiction to stay in not knowing and to anchor in knowing. But it's not about being convinced about this or that. So many discussions about climate change, about artificial intelligence, about how is it possible that we as human beings are able to bomb a dam, to create flooding. It's really, again and again, I ask life for forgiveness and that we understand that wanting to really find the power of change is not a contradiction to being as humble as possible towards life. So I invite this readiness that truth is something of life which perceives and life which is perceived. And that we step out of this I know you, I know this, I don't know, and I know. And I trust if we come back to the inner trust of the power of life and understand the power of life, to allow the power of life to work through us, and that we stay in awareness with our consciousness, that from there the natural change can unfold its beauty. Yeah, in this sense, I wish that we don't mix concept with the awareness, that we come to the awareness and embrace the reality of community. Also, community is not about a worldview, it's about a reality. I am and we are is the same, and we will discover this I, this me, as reality of community. So being alone and being in community is all one. May we have a blessed week. May we awake to ourselves. May we awake to life. And may we listen to our inner voice, where we are needed, how we are needed. And I invite you live. Be with us. Help us to awake. Help us to jump into inner trust towards you. Yes, and in this sense, I want to invite you once more to look to my website www.sabinelichtenfels.com, because I have a quest to you, to all the ones who love the concept of the wisdom of peace community. Uh, the book of the Stone Circle is finished in German, and we also want to publish it or to translate it to all the English speakers. And so we need support to make this happen. And we invite you warmly, if you love the Ring of Power, if you love this global peace community building process, give a little support to us that we can make the translation happen. All together, we need 5,000 euro. And I really, really wish that on Christmas we have the German and English version as a gift to the world and as a gift to us, how to live a peace community in this challenging time. May it support to rise our memory. Warm greetings to all of you, and I already say thank you to the ones who like to support.